Minor League Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2022 Houston Astros.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Framber Valdez. What do we need to know here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all four of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with three if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
So just about set now. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he deals. That one ripped. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit. No outs. Runner at first. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Out there to center. Myers gliding back. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the...
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Here's Nolan Arenado. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. In comes the run from third. It's 2-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So two down, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Line drive. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Cardinals 2, the Astros coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, Miles Michaelis. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game, he'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to short. Oops, throw goes to third. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And a swing and a miss. One out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. In there for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag. That's 1. But no throw to second as they only get the out at first.
First of all, that's a great diving stop to keep the ball on the infield. Then he's able to get up and get an out. He also keeps that runner from advancing any further. If that ball gets through, the complexion of this inning could be drastically different.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Line drive, base hit. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. He will score. And it's a 1-run game.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Here's Alex Bregman.
Batting fifth.
In there, and it's 0-1.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
No ball.
Tucker off of first with 2 away. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Alex Bregman sends it out. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Jeremy Pena takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. On the ground, right side. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. At the plate, John Singleton. Righty delivers. That's a strike. That is strike 2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Houston, leading off, Dylan Carlson.
Leading off for St. Louis. The right fielder.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
No outs. Runner at first. Alec Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. In the air out to center. Myers gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Here's Brandon Crawford. Line drive. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just a huge at bat right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-3. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Good contact guy, good defender. Laser, base hit. The run scores from third. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And in one hops the wall. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Throw home. He beats it. And they lead by 3. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Astros 3. Welcome back. Vic Caratini at the plate.
Leading up for the Astros, the catcher.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That one's in there, 0-1. Fought off foul. Stays alive. The 0-2. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. That one out to right. Carlson gets under it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3 and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper is looking for him to give him a little bit.
That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. This is Dylan Carlson.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Alec Burleson digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Liner snagged at first. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 7-3.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Framber Valdez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kendall Graveman comes on now, and he'll be dealing with a runner on third. Next to hit, Brandon Crawford. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Tommy Edman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman now at the plate. That's towards center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Out to center. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Astros 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jose Abreu up to hit.
leading up for the Astros,
Michaelis back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Bounce to the left side. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, it was a good clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Abreu at second. Alvarez on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it gets by him.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Alex Bregman, and that's in there for strike 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 8-5. So up next, Jeremy Pena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
First and second here, no outs. Got him. One gone here. And now here is John Singleton. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. That's back. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Caratini takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Out to short. They get the force. That is the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Astros 5. Back here at Minute Maid Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The pitch. Well struck left field. And it hits the fence. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
And now, Nolan Arenado. That one ripped left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Now up for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Goldie around third. He will score. It's 9-5. And in at second with an RBI double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Wilson Contreras will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Walker is waved home. He'll score easily. It's now 10-5.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Rips that one center field, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Rafael Montero gets the call from the pen. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Now the left fielder, Alec Burleson. The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford. Next up for the Cardinals. Out towards right center field. Myers, as he glides to his left, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Astros 5. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1. The pitch. Good eye right there. The wind to kick the pitch. Just a weak fly ball this time. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. Carlson on the move towards the line. Squeezes it. Out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Abreu getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.